In this video, you will be shown how to simulate the wear on a standard boxcar. Begin by priming the whole piece with one-shot black primer. As a base color, dark rust was applied. Airbrush the color in thin layers without covering the primer completely in order to create volume. Prepare a mixture of dark rust and rust. Apply airbrush strokes from top to bottom in very thin layers, which will help you to obtain different rust tones. Carry out the same steps on both sides and on the roof to unify all surfaces. Use the same technique again, but this time using the color rust directly. Apply a generous coat of scratches effects on all of the surfaces and allow it to dry for 30 minutes. Mix jade green with 20% medium green. Airbrush this color mixture without covering the previous work completely. Notice how you can still see areas with rust tones. Let the surface dry for 20 minutes before dampening it with water. Working on one area at a time, remove part of the green paint by rubbing the surface with a brush from top to bottom. Stencils cut with a plotter were used to paint the markings. The logos were airbrushed with a thin layer using the color broken white from the rail center line. The following discoloration effects will be easily created with Oilbrusher colors. Begin by depositing small quantities of the colors Mecha Light Green, Weed Green, Rust, Ochre, and finally dark green. With a brush dipped in enamel odorless thinner, blend all of the colors with vertical brush strokes. Little by little, the surface takes on an aspect of worn paint and accumulations of drained dirt. This process was applied to the whole boxcar. The next step will be applied with the mechanical wash product from Rail Center. After letting the paint dry for at least 24 hours, wet the area to be worked on with enamel odorless thinner. The thinner will allow the wash to be distributed by capillary action and only accumulate in the nooks and crannies and around details. In other areas, the wash can be applied directly and the excess removed with enamel odorless thinner. The realistic rust effects continued using streaking rust. The product was applied on the areas where the first layers of rust colors are more visible. It was then blended with enamel odorless thinner without removing it completely. The product was also applied on the roof. Next, drag the color from top to bottom to create streaks of rust. If necessary, you can correct the effect with a brush dipped in thinner. Add more realism to the rust by making random splashes with fresh rust wash. To imitate grease and dirt on the lower areas of the boxcar, industrial streaking grime was used. Special emphasis was placed on the doors and surrounding details. Allow 1 hour to elapse before blending the effect. Originating from the upper areas, apply vertical draining of grease using streaking grime. You can also add drips and staining around specific details. To add the last effect and to recover shades of the original color, the Oilbrusher color Mecha Light Green was used. For this step, deposit a small quantity on the areas where you want to recover the green color. Blend the Oilbrusher color with a completely dry brush. This step was added on various areas of the boxcar, including the roof. Discover all the possibilities offered by the Rail Center range on our website, www.ammo.es. Discover many more videos on our YouTube channel. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and activate notifications. Thank you for watching.